Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz, back in the wonderful Empires of the Undergrowth, of course. And the reason we have come back straight to Empires of the Undergrowth is because there's been another update to the beta. Probably the last major update before the beta branch is released into the main branch. So if you're not on Steam, or if you haven't upgraded to the beta yet, then the updates will be coming to the main branch very, very soon. And most excitingly, this time there is a new level called Excavators, all to do with mole crickets. That's about all I've really looked into. I tend not to dig too much, so I know it's about mole crickets. I know they're going to be burrowing away, but I don't know exactly what the level consists of, so very exciting. Take a look at that. We'll do it on medium again, shall we? Just to ease ourselves into it. I haven't been playing very much, as you've probably realised by the absolute lack of videos, and I do apologise for the ongoing lack of videos. Oh, hello. Hello. Yeah, as I'm sure you are all really aware at this point, my grandmother passed away not long ago, and the funeral and all that's been dealt with, but I now have to deal with the estate and getting the house ready and getting it valued and potential work going forward. So there's lots of stuff to do, basically, so I'm still working on that. So apologies for the lack of videos. As I mentioned, I have been... Oh, we've got army ants. Only the majors, though. And we've got the medias. Well, what an odd little mixture. I have been preparing a different room to use as my recording room. So I'm now based in the dining room downstairs rather than upstairs in my lovely little room. Which is all well and good, although it is a little bit cold. And it isn't quite ready yet, is the main thing. So currently it still has the dining room table in. I haven't got the VR stuff set up. I am working on it, but with everything going on and looking after a baby, it is taking me a little longer than I expected to get everything set up, as you have noticed, I'm sure. So soon, I'm sure we'll be back to normal. Well, I say normal. We'll be back to some form of normality. I just heard what it sounded like mole crickets digging through. And a moment of panic. So there's lots of little bits of free food around to get us started. I say lots. There are 4 bits of free food, 5 to get us started. But that's about it. So let's get up there collecting. We won't come off the existing chamber. We've left enough room to expand it. Should we need... This one's going to be a bit more tricky, though, because if we expand this one... I don't think we should be alright, actually, shouldn't we? I don't know. We're going to go this way anyway. We're going to go that way anyway. That's going to happen. And then we'll come off of this tunnel to come down to this bit of free food here. And I think that'll be the end of our free lunch, as it were. And we're going to need a little food. So we'll put our food store over here. Right, so we'll definitely get the 7 black ants down. Hopefully get a couple of ranged ants going as well. Where are we going to put the ranged ants? It's a little awkward with the sort of size tiles we have, isn't it? Or the size... areas we have. Probably up here, right? And I have to think about the layout of these. I'm just completely forgetting what's going on. So we're going to want it there. Yeah, that's where we're going to put them. Okay, perfect.
This colony must...
Oh, don't have enough food when you haven't gone down there yet, have we? Get it down there. Let's get our first couple of ranged ants going. There's a bit of food over there for us to grab as well. Is that right? We're going to have to extend upwards anyway, aren't we? So let's get rid of that one just because it looks untidy, right? So what are the costs of these? 18,200, is it? 18,170. Okay. Well, let's get our first ranged dude down. Ooh. I guess that's a... Yeah, there's a mole cricket coming down just there, look. Let's increase the size of the food store a little bit, just to make that slightly better. And then we'll have to start working on getting through these areas. So we'll have to pick the one, I think, coming up this way first. Maybe going up to here first. There's the mole cricket just there. But they're not too tough on their own, and it doesn't seem like there's much else up there. So I'm feeling like that's going to be a good, sensible starting route. So if we come off here, add the ranged guys over there. Because we've used up all of the available food now, haven't we? Just having a quick scan. Yes, yes, yes. So the mole cricket's going to be coming in very quickly, because he's burrowing his way through here as quick as he can, heading straight towards our nest by the look of it, actually. So it's probably not a bad idea that we head up and head him off a little bit, if we can, of course. There's an extra little thing down there. Oh, it's one of the little roach larvae. That's fine. So we seem to be doing okay. I think we've lost a couple of ants, but the mole cricket's basically dead. Take care of these guys. Yeah, that's gone fine, hasn't it? And then we get all of this food, look. All of that food. So we just start sending the entire group up there. We probably are going to want to expand upon this group here and get them acting as a food gathering group going forward. And then where are we going to want to head after that? Which looks like the next easiest route. There isn't. Maybe down here. Maybe down here. Let's try that. I can't see another mole cricket on the map at the moment. So this is where we're going to want to swap these guys over. Tell them to carry on going and getting food. Oh, did I just see...
The ants must defend
Yes, I did. We started this off now. So down here we are going. Let's dig out some more food store space. So we now have 7 of each. Where was that mole cricket? Where was he? Oh, he's all the way over here. So that's not too tough a route, actually. Maybe we will head over there. I want to try and head the crickets off before they get a chance to sort of group into any sort of large-scale attack forces. They're still getting food up there, which is wonderful. Let's expand the size of our chambers. So we can look at increasing those. We also, of course, have the medias and majors to go yet as well, actually. So maybe we'll think about... I'm really struggling to think how you'd make a like 7s in areas where there isn't currently a 7 setup. In fact, I don't want that, do I? I want something like that instead, so we've got a bit more room there to expand. So we'll start getting some medias down. We also needed some more food, so we'll get some more food stores down. And then we'll open this up, and we'll start heading in here, and hoping it isn't too tough in there. How are the 5s doing? There's a little bit of food left. Little bit of food left. They're just waiting for someone to actually come and dig out the rest of this chamber. There we go, finally. So that's not too bad, hopefully.
The ants will fight to the death.
Still a little bit of food up there. Are they walking past this food to get there as well? So I've seen ants up there, so they're walking past that food to get up there. Crazy, crazy. Did they kill everyone? I think they did kill everyone. They are tougher than I anticipated. Well, that's 2 of them down. They will probably get wiped out fairly quickly. 1 of them down, yeah. So we will get through them, but that is a little tougher than I thought it might be, to be honest. To be perfectly honest with you, it's used up all of our food sources. It's a little bit of food up here, though, so that's not too bad. And where's this mole cricket? He's there. So we'll just give our food a chance to replenish ever so slightly. Because there is a little bit of food down here. Oh, a tiny amount of food down there for us we can grab as well. So let's start digging that out. Let's get another media down. I couldn't remember where I put the medias for a second. of course, they're going to be grabbing the food still, aren't they? So they're not actually going to be... If this opens up enemies, which it of course has...
The ants must
I
defend
might turn their food gathering off for a very brief moment. To try and get a bit of a group there. There's only 3 of them. Be nice if we could take out this one here with no health. Target this dude with no health. You refuse. You flat out refuse. There's one down. Hopefully this one will go next. Yeah, we should be fine now. Perfect. Turn the food gathering back on. Mole Cricket is on his way. When we break into there, he will probably be there. So it'd be nice to be somewhat prepared. What did I just build? Oh, no, 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 no. How do I cancel? I have to use the... Yeah, no, too late to cancel. Darn. Yeah, I've been building... I haven't been building the right ones, have I? I've been building black ants rather than meteors. Let's get a couple of those down. I'm guessing the 5s are done up there now, so we'll start sending the 5s down here. Not that there's much to get, but it's a little summoned. The 1s are still gathering food up here. Let's break into this area. That mole cricket's going to be there as well, so we are going to want to probably turn off their food gathering. Just to make sure we actually have a bit of a force up here. Just waiting for the excavators to come. Here they come. Oh, there's already one there, in fact. How are we doing? We haven't got either of the meteors there at the moment, which would be nice. Yes, we've got little whip spiders and the mole cricket to deal with at the same time here. So 1 whip spider down. 2 whip spider down. Now here are some meteors to join in as well, so that should be fine now. And then there's a good little bit of food up there for us. And then the next mole cricket... I saw one down here somewhere, didn't I? There he is. Yeah, there he is. So there's one here, which is a lot to fight through. Was that one up there as well? Yes, there he is, look. So maybe we shall try heading him off. Let's get another meteor down while we've got a little bit of food. I suspect the 5s are currently doing nothing, aren't they? So let's start sending the 5s up here. Whilst we wait for these lovely excavators to come, and they're going to go straight to that mole. Probably going to open up this as well, I'm guessing. Because the mole crickets had to burrow through something to get here. But if we can take care of the mole cricket straight away, I think that'd be quite fun. So I think this is the first time, apart from the AI colonies in free play, this is the first time we've had an enemy able to burrow through the terrain, isn't it? Oh, and there's a spawn point up there. I never saw the spawn points before. That's interesting. So I'm going to turn their food gathering back on just so we can actually grab some of this food quickly. There's another mole cricket I just saw over here somewhere. There he is, right the way over here, look. And then this one over here is getting closer. Where's he gone? Where has he gone? He was up here, wasn't he? Yeah, there he is, look. Okay, so should be a fair bit of food coming in. Let's get some more meteors down. Almost did the wrong one again. And I might just leave the ones on food gather for a moment, because there is a little bit of food to grab. We'll get another couple of meteors down. Lovely. So that's now ready to be expanded. Well, that's a slight pain that those two are going to be adjacent, but okay. Poor planning on my part. We shall survive. And now we need a little major nest area. That's what we need next. Where are we going to put that? This would be the best option, but it's kind of being used. So maybe we'll just put the majors down here, actually. Yeah, so we put the first one there. And then we'll do it down there. Yes, perfect. Right, so I'm assuming there's still food to come in. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Let's get the major onto there. So, That one's probably the next best option, but again, there's a lot to fight through to get there, isn't there? So maybe we'll start making our way towards this dude over here. Because we've already got... Yeah, we've already got roots quite close to here. So let's open this up. In fact, we'll open that up and we'll keep all the ones there. The 5s are still gathering food. We'll probably have to expand the 5 group at some point soon. They were there, so that's not too bad. Oh, these will be fairly easy.
The ants must defend themselves.
In fact, it's probably worth, instead of expanding that group, just getting a second group going, isn't it? So let's do that, actually. Let's get a second group. So if we have multiple... Oh, they have to walk right through the nest for this one, don't they? Mild pain. And let's upgrade some of the food stores.
The workers have done all they can to improve these.
So we're going to need some more space at some point soon. The 5s are still gathering food. These guys were gathering food, but that's now been dealt with. So we'll open up this up here. Let's get that second food gathering group started. I say started, let's just do it. Turn off their food gathering momentarily. That should be fairly easy as well, so we'll smash through there. Turn their food gathering back. Well, no, we'll leave it off, actually. We'll leave it off. So we do have this second group here who'll be able to help out in a moment, don't we? The 5s have just about done there, actually. That was quite fortuitously timed. So I'll leave both groups going up there for the moment. In fact, no, I won't. I will start splitting them straight away. So let's start sending the 4s there. There's the mole cricket. So he's not very far away at all. So we now have 2 food gather groups. In fact, the 5s are pretty much done. So we'll add them onto the 4s in a moment. So there's a fair bit down here. Are they done? They are done. So the 5s can come down here and join in with this little party. The mole cricket is on his way. This might actually open up the mole cricket. It has. It has. We need to smash in here as quick as we can. We have got one major buried in there somewhere. Look, you see his little blue shield. I thought that was the mole cricket they just took out, but it wasn't, which is a bit of a shame. But I think he is on his way down now by the look of it. Is that someone healing up there? Didn't know these little things could heal. Well, there is now loads of food down here, so let's send the 5s down there. Where did I see some more crickets? There were a couple over here, I think, weren't there? We have 3 down here now, so there's 1 down here, look. Should mean fighting through all of this. 1 over here, and then 1, was it up here? 1's just there, look. I wonder how tough this area is. There's a couple of big things there, but we do have a fairly sizable force now, and I can get another major down. And we have 2 groups on food gathering missions, so we're doing okay in terms of food, I would say. So let's give this a go. See if we can knock out this mole cricket as soon as he starts. We can see our army is making its way up. They do not have long to get here. Oh, they're coming now. Okay, that's good. Ooh, 2 iridescent things and the mole cricket. We need some of our ranged guys up here. Pretty toot sweet, if you don't mind. Now, we could have brought them out into an open area and fought them there, but there isn't one nearby. So by the time we waited for that, or dug one out, One of them are dead. I'm going to turn their food gather back on when they're done. So they can just try and clear this area up on their own. I think the 4s are done, so we'll just add the 4s to the 5 group for now. Why is he chasing the army ant specifically? What did that army ant ever do to you? Let's turn their food gather on so they can start smashing through that. The 5s are happily working through that food. The 4s are done up there. We'll get rid of their pheromone marker, actually. Wonderful. Let's get another army ant down. Again, I know it's frustrating. They have to walk through this chamber to take the food there, but hopefully it won't take too long. So the next 2 are here and here. So this is probably the easier one to go for. You'd have thought. Maybe. I don't know. It's a bit... Oof. Are there some easier pickings for us to get in the meantime is the question. Let them burrow their way here. I suppose the problem with that is by the time they burrow their way there, they have then opened up every single enemy and they will flood you all at once, won't they? Yeah, maybe we won't worry about doing this so much, but we will work our way over there, I think. We are going to get rid of this little hermit crab first. We'll turn off their food gathering. So I'm guessing they're done, or they're not actually. There's not much there, though. We'll send the 4s up there, although it won't take them long to grab it. Ah, so there's another one come down up there now. Food stores are full. So let's extend this chamber, ready to get that into a 19, and then we'll start working on our 19s then. Right. 1s, where are we going? We want to probably head, what did I say? This dude first, wasn't it? So let's do this. 1s come down here. The 4s, who I'm guessing are done up there, can come over here. Because I'm assuming all the food's gone. Oh, there's a tiny bit left. Tiny bit left. Oh, well. I think we'll survive without 6 food. Hopefully we'll survive without 6 food. Yeah, and these 2 here might well converge on themselves as well. So we could end up in a situation where we would have 2 mole crickets and all the enemies they bring with them, which would be very frustrating. So I think we definitely need to work on stopping that. Again, we should probably bring these things into the open so we can fight them a bit more effectively. But the medias and the mages and the normal black ants can stand over each other, so it's not so bad. Gives a fairly formidable frontline defense at the very least. So we'll have these guys hang around. I'm not going to have them gathering food quite yet. We'll use the 4s to do that because they're nearly done anyway. So we will try and hang these guys back to fight them in this area here. Just so we can hopefully try and overwhelm a little bit more. So the 4s, I'm guessing, are done here. Yeah, of course they are. So we'll bring the 4s over here. The 1s can carry on their march down here. The mole cricket will probably be coming in next, actually. And where's this one? He's just there. So it's not too far for us to actually work our way up there either. It's going to work out okay, I think. So the 4s are gathering there. How are the 5? There's still lots of food down with the 5s, so that's not too bad. Or the mole cricketers might bust through into us before we get a chance to dig through to him. No. No, that is not the case. So the 4s are doing okay there, then they can come down here. The 5s have still got lots of food over here to get, so they're doing okay. If we can just get this mole cricket before he opens up too many other avenues, that would be great. There we go. Oh my word, yes, he's opened up that stuff, hasn't he, as he's been digging around. Little one down, mole cricket pretty much down, yeah. And then these guys next. That shouldn't be too bad. And gives the 4s lots of food to gather as well. So we need to start digging up here now to head off this small cricket. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. In fact, there's loads of food down here. Is it worth expanding on these groups a little bit, maybe? Oh, not like that, though. Probably wouldn't hurt, would it? Get food in a little bit faster. Because we haven't actually made anything for a while, have we? So let's get a couple of black ants down. Let's expand these groups a little bit. The more of them we have, the faster they will gather food for us. And there's a fair bit of food to be gathered. I might have to send the ones on a bit of a food gathering mission just to speed it up a little bit, because there's so much around at the moment. So maybe we will get rid of this mole cricket here. How close is that one? Oh, he's okay, actually. Because he's going to have to come through all the way over here. So that's not too bad. So we'll get rid of this mole cricket here. And then we'll start the ones on a bit of a food gathering mission as well, to try and speed things up slightly.
The battle has begun.
It sort of has. I mean, it's not much of a battle, is it? We'll start telling that to dig out, because they're going to take a little while to get here, I suspect. And we will hopefully see the workers coming soon to dig, dig, dig. There they are. There they are. Where was that one? Because he seemed further down than I would anticipate. Oh no, he's not. He's still up here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So this is a little bit harder, but we could probably again do with being in an open area, or having some upgraded range would really help at this point. But we're going to go for the 19s first, I think. So that is going to, again, if when we turn the ones into food gathering groups, the greater numbers will really help rake in that food that little bit faster. So it'd really help if we had the ranged guys here as well. We are taking them out, though, so there are a few things going down, so that's going to weaken the enemy's position slightly. It's a little tougher than I may have hoped, but hey-ho. So it's just the mole cricket? Oh, it's the mole cricket and one of the iridescents, so that shouldn't be too bad. You'll probably get through these ranged guys. Oh, it's saying that there's a few melee guys joining in. Right then. There is so much food now. Food gather on for the main group. Let's really start to try and push our numbers a little bit. Let's increase the number of ranged we have, because that's probably one of the more important groups for us. Well, the 4s are actually just hanging around doing nothing, so let's send the 4s down there. How are the 5s doing? The 5s have got a little bit left to go, but not much, and there's a little bit we can aim them toward. In fact, there's a little bit hidden down there as well for some reason. So we should start to see food come absolutely smashing in the short term. So I think we're going to get the full 19 ranged going as soon as we can. Fours there. Where are the ones heading? The ones are heading up there. So we'd always send the 5s over to that corner if they're finished. Well, there's still a little bit there. And then that little bit. And then 2 more bits. So the last little bit of food. And that's them done. Right. Oh, of course our food stores are full because we've not been paying much attention to that. So we'll get those up, and then we'll get some meteors down. Where's the meteors? There they are. And we'll also get a couple more army ants down as well while we're there. Seeing as there is so much food around at the moment, we may as well start smashing through it all. And then we need to start thinking about the next mole cricket. Where is he? Where is he? We're still down there, look. Okay. Well, let's... I mean, this one looks like it's going to be proper tough, but we don't really have many options. We're going to have to start making our way down there. I might actually open up this just to try and... Because we've got rid of the big food stuff down here, haven't we? Yes.
The battle has begun.
So let's get a little bit from those guys. Just a little bit of backup. Food stores are full again. I might start upgrading some of the ranged, I think. Wasn't expecting tiger beetles, but okay. I think I was probably expecting more of a force as well, like more of our one group being around. They have somewhat let me down. Can I hold them back a little bit to have one force? No, you're just all going to charge forward. Okay, that's fine. We'll be okay. We have lots of food to hatch more ants. We might need to increase the size of the nursery group, actually, something we might need to do. So let's build a second... Another group there, and we'll turn those into nursery ants. This is one of those we really should have tried to get them in an open area, which I did try to do, it just failed sort of spectacularly. If I tell you to start hanging back here, how many of you will? Now at the moment, these are just smashing through the tiger beetles, so we'll stop those from doing that and add them to the nursery group to help out with that. And they're all on really low health, so they should go down very quickly. You'd have hoped, but not a single one has gone down. That's terrible. They are on so little health. Come on, where are my ants?
The ants must protect the queen.
Oh no.
The colony is starving.
Oh no.
To feed the new brood.
Oh no. Oh. Well. This is a picture of our queen about to die. Oh. And there she goes. Yes, well, that was a little unfortunate, wasn't it? Got my eyes got a little bit big for my belly there, I think, didn't they? Yeah, I knew that fight was going to be tough with a number of big exclamation marks there, but wasn't expecting to lose, I'll be honest. Yeah, I should have tried to... Well, I did try to herd them into an open area. I didn't have enough of a force there to hold them back in the first place. I think that was the first issue. So the first waves were just kind of thrown at them like cannon fodder and sort of wasted, weren't they? Huh, okay. Well, it has already been half an hour, 35 minutes, so I'm probably going to leave that there, and we'll have another go at that next time. Hopefully it won't take too long for me to get around to doing this again. My recording room, as it is in the dining room, isn't set up for VR, but it is perfectly fine for any sort of desktop recording, so in the next few days I shall get around and have another go at that, and we shall see if we can finally take out the excavators. How many did we actually... It doesn't show us there, does it? We can't carry on because we're all dead. Yeah. So we don't even know how many excavators or mole crickets we had left to go. How many do we think we took out? 4 or 5 maybe? Something like that. So we're about a fifth of the way there. Between a fifth and a quarter of the way there. Not perfect, if we're being honest. Not perfect. Could have gone better. I'm sure you will leave plenty of comments telling me what I could have done better. apart from the things that I've mentioned. So I look forward to seeing those. Like and comment, subscribe, all those good things. Wonderful if you could do that. And I will see you next time in Empires of the Undergrowth. As I said, massive apologies for the ongoing delays with the channel. I am doing what I can to get past it, but it's so much going on at the moment and trying to get this room sorted, and it's just everything is just building up into just a massive amount of work. So I am working on it. The channel isn't dead, don't worry. It will come back as soon as I possibly can. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.